Oh, yeah, what a trip that was, basically. It's just really to go over some of the things that I've gone that are in the videos and the reasons why some things are missing. We was basically meant to meet. I've got someone doing my garden, so always gears here. This ain't mine, by the way. It's not a machine I own. These are all machines I like. But basically, yeah, we were supposed to be meeting up with Paul for a few nights and going a bit bonkers. We only met up with him for one night. That was the night we got there. And yeah, he took us out to a Chinese in the Wynn, which was really good Chinese that we had in there. And we did do some gambling after. But I was sort of enjoying the first night really, rather than making loads of videos. I've got a couple of videos, but nothing really, not as much we had planned. We was going to have another few nights. Basically, the first night we stayed there, we all stayed up until about, after we left Paul, we all stayed up till about 4 or 5 in the morning. Just couldn't go to bed. You know, if you've been in Vegas, you know what it's like on your first night. You just play. So it was, yeah, we ended up pretty much just sitting there gambling until stupid o'clock in the morning. Which then the next day meant that we was all too knackered to do anything. We were supposed to meet up with him. Our fault, really. We ended up sort of going, okay, well, we'll do it the following day. And then the following day, I think he got into a tournament somewhere. We then went jet skiing. The day after that, we ended up with heat stroke. And Martin, who we call Blade, he got flu. So for the next like 2 or 3 days, we had a comedy show booked that night. He didn't even come. He just stayed in the room. So it's just the explanation of why some of the stuff that should be in here is not going to be in here. So yeah, it was 43 degrees outside pretty much every day. When we went jet skiing, it was that hot that you actually got hot air blowing on you. So the faster you go, the hotter you feel. It was. I've never felt heat that hot. Never felt that bad. I mean, in summertime in England, you think it's hot. But you get a bit of breeze and it feels better. Over there, the breeze is hot because you're in a desert. Over here, you've got breeze coming from the sea, so it's a cool breeze, but you're surrounded with just hot land. So even the breeze is hot. It's weird, unless you've ever felt it. It's like sitting in a hot room with a heater on. That's what it was like to go jet skiing. So it's still fun, still a good time and everything, but it wasn't as good a trip as what we normally have. It wasn't as fun as what we normally. We even said it on the way back. It was still good fun. Obviously, we gambled, saw shows and things, but we had decided that we're probably going to go back in a couple of months out of sea. Not when it's so hot, because it just ruins it. I always say, if you go to Vegas and all you do is gamble, it was a waste of time going there. Don't ever go to Vegas and just gamble, because it's pointless. I haven't been back that long. I've only been back like a day, so I'm jet lagged. I feel rubbish. So yeah, excuse the appearance, but yeah, it's like I've just spent days. Oh, does wear you out. I'll give you that. Bad things on the trip. We were just hotels. Some of the hotels we stayed in. We stayed at Delano on the Strip, which was good. But only minor things wrong with the room. Nothing major. Stayed at the Nugget in Fremont Street for a couple of nights this time. I expected a bit more, really, for what I was paying. I expected a bit better room. Had a massive air conditioning unit in it. We stayed in a Carson Tower premium room, and this massive air conditioning box by the window. Just made noise all night, really. It wasn't great. Room was clean enough. It wasn't spotless like you get on the Strip. You get really clean rooms normally on the Strip, so it felt like anyway. What else? So we stayed at another hotel in LA on the way back. Basically, the couple next door shagging all night and all morning, so I didn't really get any sleep there. Hey, we all do it, but it's just it just would not stop. I mean, they fucked more times than me and my wife have in a year. They did in a night. It was mad. Plus a few other things wrong with the room I didn't like. The housekeeper knocked us at 9 AM. Check-out's at midday for every room. They're knocking people at 9 o'clock to check out, so they can clean your room. It's like, we went out the hall, there was four people there. It's like, why you need to rush? You should be coming around at like 11:30 maybe. Say like, oh sorry, check-out's 12, so we just come around about now to get started. Fair enough, but at 9, that was when I snapped, went downstairs, complained. I think they halved the cost of the rooms. So it was a $200 a night per room, basically, this place. So it wasn't cheap. It was called the Portofino, or Portofino Beach Hotel or something. It's right basically on a marina. Really, it was really nice. I can't, don't not go there. But I made my points clear of why I didn't like the room. The room looked good, but there was a few touches they'd put in there that ruined it or spoiled it. What else hotels we stayed at? Didn't we stay in it? On the way there we stayed at one, but that was fine. Couldn't really complain about that. It was a bit cheaper. So the car we had was I think it was an Infiniti Q60 or QX60, something like that. We were supposed to get a Cadillac XTS, waited at the airport for like an hour just for one to turn up, but we flew a lot earlier this time. We flew at like 9 in the morning, so when we landed it's like midday. Normally when we land there it's about 5 or 6, and obviously most people brought their cars back that day by then, so they've got some cars. This time they didn't, so we rented a premium car, but we ended up getting like a 7-seater, sort of, I wouldn't say people carrier, because they had people carriers there. There were ugly things like, minivans. It wasn't a minivan, like an SUV, I'd say. An SUV, a better way of putting it. So we had one of them. Obviously mine hadn't been before, so we fly to LA because it does save you some money. Between 4 of you, you save about £900 on flights. I mean, a car to rent's only $300 for the week, and the hotel's going to cost you, what you say, $100, $200. So it doesn't seem like a lot between you, but it's also a fun drive. We like to do it. I like to do it. I pretty much just do it. So I drove a lot of the way there. The others had a go. If they want to, we're all insured to drive the car. But normally what ends up happening is I'll drive, and if someone else wants to drive, just say, and they can drive and do it like. But I like to drive. It doesn't bother me. I like driving over there, so yeah, it's never really bothered me too much. We did stop at Buffalo Bills on the way, as we always do. This is where Martin had his first little Garner slots. So there was a premium outlet shop there, which is decent. It's got actually this come from there, I think. So, but yeah, if you do go there, it's well worth having a walk around the shops. We all went shopping over here before we went with clothes, and I spent hundreds on clothes before I went, and I probably could have just took some clothes with me and bought stuff there, and it would have been cheaper. So don't go to the premium outlet in Vegas. It's not cheap. They know you've got money. And I'm not talking about like in a Bellagio, I'm talking about the premium outlet downtown. The shops, we went round them and it just wasn't cheap. Everything was pretty much priced up because they want you to think you're getting a bargain. You're not, and then you've got money to spend because you're there to gamble. So we did see the WoW show at Rio. That was good. Pretty decent show. We did see a comedy show at Harrah's. It had, I can't remember his name, he was an American guy. Tom Green also does it, the other actor, like funny comedian sort of actor. But he does certain nights, and we was there on a night he wasn't there. That was good, but we were so tired because we was stayed up so late a few nights before. That pretty much sets you up for the rest of the holiday to fail. If you go there, try like your first few nights, you really, the whole time you're there, you don't really want to be going to bed any later than about 1 or 2 in the morning, because if you get to the 4 and 5 o'clocks, your body's that far out now, it's nearly 12 hours out, that you're screwed. Your body doesn't recover from it the next few days. You end up going to bed at like 10 o'clock at night and things, all because you stayed up an extra few hours. It's you're better off just trying to stick to a normal time. I call it getting burnt out. You do burn yourself out there easy. And also, it's not just the saving money at flying to LA, it's when you fly direct to Vegas, you can't go to bed. You can't. You get there at whatever, you land at say 6 o'clock at night. So now it's 2 in the morning to you, and now you've got to go through customs and get to the airport, or hotel and check in. So now it's like 4 in the morning, but there it's only 8 o'clock at night. So you're walking through the casino, everyone's there having a good time, and you're thinking, I should go to bed. You can't, because your mind's going, yeah, but I want to be downstairs with everybody else having a good time. So you end up downstairs until midnight, say, on your first night. It's now 8 o'clock in the morning. I mean, I remember the first time I went to Vegas, I think on the 2nd, we flew direct, and I ended up staying up till about 3 in the morning, 2 in the morning my first night. It's like staying awake all night, and into the day, the next day, and trying to go to bed. Your body doesn't want to go to bed now. It's tired as fuck, but it knows. It's thinking, it's 10 o'clock in the morning, let's get up. Can't go to bed, we're done now, we might just carry on. So you end up trying to go to bed at like 2 in the morning, and like their time, and you wake up at about 4 hours later, because your body's going, get up. You're starving now because your body's going, we missed breakfast, I'm well beyond breakfast, I've missed dinner. So yeah, it's just my sort of tips really. I would really don't go full Mars, I'd say, when you first get there. That's why we also fly to LA, because it stops you doing that. You fly to LA, you're going to go to bed about 10, 11 o'clock at night, normally at the latest, because well, you're in a hotel, you know you can. So but yeah, this video is just really sort of point out a few things. Oh, you didn't do that, oh, you're bullshitting. I've got one or two, I've got a couple of pictures and a feature where Paul's playing $500 a press, and he gets a feature. It looks impressive, but it's not for what he's betting. It's $500 a press, and I think he gets like 9 grand. That's like betting a pound, or like betting 50p and getting 9 quid. It's not really that impressive, is it? So, but it looks like a big win, and also it's fun. It's fun to watch because he's got the potential to hit well into 5 figures. It hit potentially 6, but it's just frustrating that the hand pay over there is $1,200. Now you can play $1,000 a spin, where the shittest win's $1,500. So every time you get a win, a hand pay's coming up. So that was a bit. Yeah, it was a bit disappointed that we didn't get to meet Paul again. We really wanted to, but we screwed up really, and yeah, I can only apologise to him for that. Really, if he's seen this video, I can only apologise to him for that. Hopefully, he can hear me in this video. Yeah, now back to these kind of machines. So yeah, I haven't really turned them on. I just turned them on for the video really, because they need to be on every now and then, otherwise they pack up. The football fever's packed up. That hasn't been on for weeks. So I'm either gonna get it repaired and sell it, or I'm just gonna, don't know, might just scrap it as well. I don't really buy any more machines now. I've got enough, and I'd buy another one if it was cheap. I wouldn't have another video machine. I mean, I see eBay's full of 777s now. Yeah, but I'm pretty much everyone I know who's bought one is bored of it within a day or two, because you don't have to do anything. You just press. You can auto start it and walk away. You know, it's a bit like that Bar X. It's all right to play for 10 minutes, but could I sit on that for hours? No. But I've sat on these other machines. I've spent hours upon hours on them, just because they've got little things to them. So. But yeah, so we landed back. We was there for, I think it was, what was it, 8? We went total for 8 days. On the way back, we went to back to LA and went to Santa Monica Pier. Very nice if you haven't been there. Well worth a look. In LA, it was more like 30 degrees. It felt normal, like a nice summer's day here. But yeah, if you just want to gamble in Vegas, then yeah, get a cheap deal and go in the blistering hot sun right now, because you're in a casino. They're air conditioned to the eyeballs. It's just, if you walk in the door and it's cool, really cool. But if you like to do other things, we was going to go go-karting, didn't do it. It's going to go to the Shelby garage, didn't do it. We did go to the Mob Museum. That was good. Good fun. You could do a training thing in there for, like, you're a policeman basically. They give you like a gun, a CO2 gun. It doesn't fire anything, but it gives the recoil. And you watch some training videos where you fire at a screen, and then you go into like a simulation where, and obviously an actor's in another room. You walk into a room, there's an actor in there, and he's sort of acting out a scene, and you've got to talk to, you're interacting with him, telling him what to do, and it's random because he can do whatever he wants. So it's never, you don't walk in there and you go, oh, I've heard about this one. It's always different. So one of them, you go in there and he was like pretending to be drunk, and also out of nowhere he goes to pull out a blade, and that's when you'd fire. There's a bloke watching, he sort of oversees you and then sort of goes, yeah, you did all right there. But you can also fail where they'll go to pull out something and it will just be, you know, some glasses, and you fire, and it's like, oh they're just glasses, you know. You failed that one. So yeah, it's well worth going to have a look at. I mean, the Mob Museum is huge. It seems like a lot when you go in. For the full package, I think we paid about $40, which includes all this training. You can go in there for about 20 odd. 4 floors. You could spend, I mean, I would allow 4 hours, 5 hours to be in there if you really want to go through every floor. We was in there 3 or 4, and we left 2 of the floors out. We just run out of time because I think 2 of us went in, the other 2 were in the strip. So, well, down Fremont Street. So we left there after doing that. But yeah, so just enjoy the videos. They're just mainly clips. Some of them are sessions where we've actually sat on a machine. You've also got to remember I could video everything, but it'll be. I'm trying to enjoy a holiday, so I don't mind making the videos when I can. I don't want to be carrying battery packs around with me and fucking leads, constantly worried about charging my phone up. You know, I don't want to be like that on my holiday. I'm there to enjoy myself as well, so I sort of get what I can. And yeah, there's a lot of sayings in here. Obviously, we watch a lot of YouTubers, so we might say some of the things they say because we're fans. We like them, so that's why to be. To be copied is to be admired. So, yeah, that's pretty much. Some of the sayings are just stupid things we say. There's nothing in here that should be took as a racist way or anything like that, or insulting. We don't offend anybody. We find pretty much a lot of things funny. We take things to our stride. So, yeah, enjoy the videos. Look at Blade, look at Blade. He's only going to Vegas, isn't he? Blade's only going. Oh, he's very taken Blade to Vegas. Hello, 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 hello. Ring-a-ding, 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 ring-a-ding. That was fun. Ring-a-ding. I want to see him. He better be out there. Been talking to Nui for 2 months, throwing his clothes on. And now you can't see anything. Dun 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 dun. He's only going to America, isn't he? Bladeler. No, Bladeler. Never been there, yeah? Never been there. First time. Oh, right, there's a Port Virgin. Like a virgin. So. It's to the beach in a minute. On the grass. I need to get away quick. I ain't getting the game. Just beach up on the fence, just jumps over. You know he's getting over quick. It's gonna get like wooden. Oh dear. Not good. If I take all falls now. Instant dismissal as soon as you land. You know you're not getting a job back. You know you're going to get a job back. And as soon as you hear them wheels bang. Ready, ready? Dun, dun, dun. We're there. Blade's only having his first row on a bit of a classic. That's $1.
That's $1.
Get on a 50. You get on $1.50. Oh, he's in.
First press.
Come on, 150. 150. Yeah, well, at least 150. You ain't even a 20 in ya.
You card him. Oh, paid out. You card him.
Chance.
If he doesn't get out, where'd you come?
Is this a good shot?
Just waiting and shacking.
15 cents.
Wow.
Thanks. Yeah, this is like a little bit of a delay, wasn't it? Oh, you've got afterburner on lots. Where's the afterburner then? Is that $2 bet? Is it afterburner included? Or you have to unlock it maybe?
No, it's just 2 jackpot slots. It's how many jackpot slots you get, so you get like 4.
Alright, the afterburner must unlock somewhere then.
Yeah, you get 4 on the wheel for
What's that, 40 cents?
It's annoying, isn't it? Annoying getting your small wins like that. You think, fuck off.
Is that for what?
No, it's one away from 4.9, I think, isn't it? 450. 450.
Oh, you swing so far?
Smashed it.
It's starting to pay now, isn't it?
Yeah, it doesn't tease for that last one. You thought it would go down. No.
What is that knot in there?
It's not the one that.
Not true, is it?
Oh, I'll do a 50. Brained.
Right.
How's your first row? Boring as fuck. That's Vegas. It's either win biggest boring. How much you in?
Oh, you in, I know.
And we'll do.
I'm saying $30.
Oh! That's right. You called it.
Called it. Read a spin, mate. Do you get another spin? Because you're on.
Afterburner.
Is that a multiplier? Or is it a chance? Is it a chance?
Got it. Got it.
I think so, yeah.
That's going to unlock. Yeah.
Yeah, you're a burner. Oh, awesome. You got at least $60 there. You got at least 60, haven't you?
Oh, you bastard.
Eight.
Keep going.
5.
Oh,
That's right. That's 90.
90.
Whoa. Big wiener. Big wiener. Dun, 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 dun. Yeah, that's Pennywise counted.
Now I've got for a beat.
I wonder if afterburn don't look like it's guaranteed, does it? It looks like it's no.
They could say no. Face to sharp.
Did it.
Afterburner next week.
Pink champs.
Hold. Really?
That was massive, yeah.
That can't be $52.
Thanks, go on then. That's 10. That's 12. $3 that.
Oh yeah. See? Looks amazing. I think you want $1 million.
Hello? It's up money. It spins in money. Making money.
Hang on.
Hey, that's more.
Keep going. 70.
After the wild line there. That's the $50 maybe. Oh, well.
77. That's it.
He's got him, ain't you? These what pays
Yeah.
you $10 a line.
Come on then.
Paying out 160, then you quadrupled your money, I think.
That's cool. You'd like to get a feature?
I'd like to see a tease, wouldn't you?
It's like
It has to go all the way across, I think.
$80 roll in.
Each one of them colours means
What?
Win.
different dimensions.
Oh, yeah.
Dun, 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 dun.
You're in this feature.
Red, 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 red,
Oh,
red, got a red one. Oh,
No, it's fine.
that's not in. That's not in.
Yeah, you need the red. Yeah, you need the
I
red
need
one.
5.
And the red one gives you the wheel.
Ah,
I think you need 5 for the.
it's back to next. That's it.
5.
Yeah, 5 is 5 free.
We want the red one. I don't think the other 2 do, but the red one gives you a wheel.
Oh, okay. 2 more spins remaining. Oh, she did. Do it again. Dun, 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 dun. Oh, just the one, is it? Or oh, it's not making loads of noise. It's not making full screen.
And again, one more.
Big wiener. Big wiener.
You can tell, can't you?
No weird. Scrap it. Collect.
Wait. You're videoing, yeah?
I am videoing just in case.
Come on, you beast.
It's $500 spin. 20 spins.
Any wilds
Knock,
about?
knock.
Any wilds or re-triggers about?
We got drinks.
Wild's lock. The wild's lock in place or anything?
No, they're not locked in place,
Oh, okay.
but they're stacked. I haven't seen one yet. Oh!
Ah.
5k. 5k. Re-trigger. Re-trigger.
Should get at least 30k, yeah?
No, unless it re-triggers.
Can I get another one?
I'm fine, I'm good.
It's outside machine.
How much is that?
5. I need some re-triggers.
It's when it's that diagonal. It's when it's the math.
You've still got 14 spins remaining.
Yeah, but forget it all.
You get a lot of dead spins on this though.
The music.
Read all these fucking wilds.
Bring it in.
Oh, the problem is this is reminding Paul of his curry, so he might start farting a lot.
Shit. Got the wrong win.
Only one you get, mate. Come on.
This is terrible.
He might start farting.
Come on.
Fucking
Terrible, this is.
Standing next to it. Wild.
curry me.
Couple of grand.
Curry me.
Put the re-trigger in.
Let's go curry.
Ah, come on, wilds.
Yes,
Or ladies.
do well to get 10 grand here. You have 5 spins left. Re-trigger. Oh, fucker. Elephant. Not going to be a beast, is it?
Finish strong.
1 spin left. Oh, 1 under. 1 under.
Slut.
For the re-trigger.
Teasing.
Teasing bastard.
Jackpot.
It's the garden's closest cigar.